Everybody who's not here. Just wanted to touch base with you guys about this week and next. So we're coming up to the end of the algebra blocks work, and then we'll spend the rest of the time on chapter 9. A lot of it will seem familiar because we did a lot of the chapter 9 discussions through algebra blocks, so we'll just tie those in as we go along. So we'll kind of speed through chapter 9 quite quickly. And then May 4th, so not next week, but the week after that, that's our last class. And that time we're just going to be all just to ask questions and kind of go back to any of the material that we talked about, etc. Okay, so that's in terms of kind of what's happening in terms of content. The assignment, right, the video assignment, let me know if you want me to look at it, to look at any of your work. I had a couple of people send me pictures. I sent them back. A couple of people sent me a video, a rough draft of a rough video, and then that was great. I sent that back. So it's a really good opportunity to do that. So it's due on the 27th, which is next Monday. Okay, but again, remember that those are kind of ideal dates. If you need a little bit of extra time, that's fine. Just let me know. Just as long as you keep me informed, it's all good. Okay. The advising, right. I wanted to let you know that I'm going to be teaching Math 114 as an intentional online course starting in summer one, for summer one. So we're trying to make sure that we have it run. It's going to be in the same format as this, but there are a couple of students there that absolutely need it over the summer. So if you know any students that need 114 that are finishing either 112 or 113 right now, and you can tell them about kind of how this runs, it's going to be very similar format, then let them know. And they, if we can get a handful more students, then we can safely say that that's going to run in the summer. I'm a little concerned about a couple of students that absolutely need it in the summer. Okay, so in order to stay on track. So if you know anybody, let them know. It was just added last week to the schedule, so not everybody might see it, might know about it. And then the final. So the final exam. So I sent a couple of kind of bits of information. So first of all, you guys are on the 6th, first day of finals. As I said, we're not going to be doing a timed 2-hour exam the way that we would in face-to-face. I'm going to send you the exam questions in the morning, so probably at about 8 o'clock. I will expect you to have them back to me by about 7 or so at night, but I'll have a set time. And obviously it's open book. You can use the resources that you have. But I do expect that to be an individual effort, right? So it's not a collaborative exam. It is an individual exam. So I'm gonna go on the honor system here to just make sure that, you put your best foot forward, but it is individual. In the meantime, during the exam, you can ask me questions. During that day, you can ask me questions if you need clarification. The content, right. So the structure is going to be that I'll send you the questions, and then you will use your own paper to write out your answers on, and then you will take pictures of it and send it to me as a PDF. And I've posted 2 scanner apps for phones. So one is called Adobe Scan, and the other one is called a ScanBot. If you use something else, that's all right. Just use whatever you use already. But those 2 are really good apps for a couple of reasons. One is it's easy to take multiple photographs and then send it all as one PDF, one document, which is ideally what I would love to have from everybody. And secondly is that they're popular enough and highly rated enough that there are lots of videos out there of how to use them if you get stuck. So I would love it if you guys could make sure you do a dry run, like a practice run before the exam, to make sure that you know how to do that. Okay, so that if we have any so we can avoid any kind of emergency technology issues on the exam day. All right. I think that in terms of structure, that's going to be it. In terms of content for the exam, So what we're doing is you kind of have either the activities from the book or the activities from the Algebra Blocks packet, right? You work on them, then you watch a video, you read the book, and then you flesh those out. For when we're working off the chapters in the book, there are also exercises and problems in the sections, right, that you can go over. So for the sections in the book, the exam questions will come from those problems. Okay, so you really want to focus on reviewing the problems, making sure you can answer them. And if you have any questions, let me know. Okay, I'll stick fairly close to those. From the for the algebra blocks, the questions would be very similar to the packet questions. Okay, so make sure everything makes sense in the algebra block packet. Okay. Right. Any questions on any of that? Because I think in terms of update, that's what I wanted to fill you in on. Everybody okay? Courtney, you okay? Yes. All right. Okay. All right. Well, stay in touch for the week, right? Make sure that everything is, Stephanie, you okay? It looks like,
My trash can just fell over outside.
pardon?
It's windy and my trash can just fell over outside.
Oh, let's see. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the wind is picking up again. Yesterday was pretty brutal. One of my colleagues, her trampoline went flying across the road and into the neighbor's yard. Wow. Yeah. So anyway, so if you have any questions, concerns, comments, wishes, whatever, let me know. You can stick around now and we can talk, or you can just email me or text me or whatever you need. Okay. All right. So if you're leaving, then have a good week, and I will touch base with you again on Monday, and I will see you on Friday if you need help.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.